Alright.
How do
Yeah.
you read what the heck?
Recap is started. Okay. So you guys can see my stream. Everything's good, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
looks
I'm,
beautiful.
I'm, I'm
Perfect.
actually I'm watching the guy playing Rust right now.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, that's not where it took a short. Oops. Okay. So, first things first. Going into the day, we're still inside of a sell model. I want to see lower prices all throughout the week. I've been telling people this. I still want lower prices, even though we ran up higher. We ran out this high right here, and we always want to see some sort of extra point of liquidity get taken out. That's exactly what we took out right here. So yeah, this is Monday, and I was looking at our boxes indicator. I didn't see anything that looked good to me, but what was
Look
it?
is the boxes indicator.
It just shows us our sessions accumulation, manipulation. 8:30, we have a run higher. We respected the bodies. I mean, the bodies respected us running up this high absolutely perfectly. So when I saw that, I'm immediately short biased going into the day. I don't really like trading Mondays, so that's why I didn't signal anything. Otherwise, I probably would have, honestly.
Wow.
But here we go.
Wait, can I get that indicator? What's that indicator called?
It's inside of the here. It's right here. It's futures exchange sessions 3.0. This one right here. By
Does it
Infinity
cost
Trade.
money?
No, it's free, and the settings are inside of the. Was there settings? If you want to find the settings, I put them inside of the extras. If you look at the extras in the server, I have chart settings, and it's in there. Okay. So
Yeah.
right
Yes, sir.
here, the lowest of this order block. Plus, if you want to scale up and look at the different time frames, you look at the 2 minute, 3 minute. There we go, 3 minute fair value gap. We go through all 5 of the time frames from the 1 minute all the way to the 5 minute using 2, 3, 4, and 5 to look for a fair value gap. ICT, I think 20. It was a 2022 mentorship in episode 33. That's where he told us to scale in through all the different time frames, and if there's not a fair value gap here, then there's absolutely no trade. So we had a fair value gap that lined up with our breaker perfectly right here. Since it lined up the breaker, I saw the push lower, and I want to see this low is low. I drew out OTE, so right here. And this is right before I started changing periods, or it was middle of changing periods. It was a little bit above 705. I was thinking about taking a trade off 705, but then I realized I just wanted to be straight off of our unicorn. Any other reason, there's no reason for me to take a trade. Unicorn right here, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get stopped out. This is gonna be 9 handles. I can take a 9 handle loss. I'm chilling. Which it wasn't, yeah, it wasn't 5, it was 9 handles. I wanted to be slightly above. I had this fair value gap right here that I hoped would support price. And it turns out it did, and my take profit was all the way down here. Fully took it out. I wasn't even watching the charts. I just looked at my Top Step X, which I logged in onto my phone. RP&L 1.5k. I was like, oh, perfect. And that was on eval, so it wasn't really live, but still 1.5k. Perfect trade, actually. One NQ contract because it was on one day. I didn't signal it, which I'm sorry about. I really didn't think that this one would hold up because I was thinking in my mind, since we ran out these low, this low, these equal lows, we were going to run up higher if we did retrace. So I was like, yeah, I'll hold shorts here. And it actually did play out, which I'm sorry about. But this is something for you guys to journal. I still haven't journaled the entire day today because I wasn't really able to journal. I was at school, then I left school, so first thing. Now, I want to talk about
Wait.
using the... What's up?
You ain't in summer break yet, bro? What?
No, I'm in summer break in 3 days.
Oh, okay. Type shit.
Yeah. So we have this 5 minute fair value gap right here. This, I mean, once you push lower, we can tell that we're already in a sell model. We shift market structure. We retrace into our first. Look at this real quick. I'm gonna scale so you guys can see this. This low right here, I would genuinely consider this a breaker. Plus, we have this 5 minute fair value gap right here. Is this? No, it's not inside of silver bullet. But when we're respecting it like this, we're inside of a higher time frame. What was the name for it? Fair value gap. I keep forgetting. Inside of a higher time frame fair value gap. This is where we want to scale down if price is looking choppy. This is where we look for our entry. So first thing you want to do, I mean, let's just say for example, this high and this low. First thing you want to do, top to bottom, you want to look for when we return to a discount. That's where playing field is accurate. Okay. So let's have this. I want to do premium and discount. So this is our premium and our discount range. You want to short and premium, buy and discount. And where could we be looking for a short? What would be a good place to be? Okay, I definitely would have gone messed up if I
In
was.
the premium.
Well, yeah, of course we want to look for an inside of the premium. Let's draw out OTE real quick and see if OTE has given us anything. Because we have plenty of time. We have multiple times to look at our confluences. Okay, now we have something a little bit cleaner. We have a return into OTE. If I see a return into OTE, I would be looking for PD arrays below it. But we have no PD arrays. But what we did react, we reacted off of it as a zone as a whole. Let's see actually. 5 minute. I mean,
Mantas.
I forgot we're inside of a hard time frame for value gap. What's up?
Can you tell Big Slick to turn off his camera? It's low-key unlocking me in right now.
Huh? It's unlocking you in? Just turn off his camera yourself. You got this. Will I right click on him? What's he doing? and click at disable video. Okay, once we tap into OTE of our 5-minute fair value gap, we always want to see a PD array inside of OTE. We're already inside of one, so that already checks the first box that we're looking for. Now we want to see a market structure shift, which we get right here. We shift market structure with us running through this lower here. And keep in mind, when you're doing all of this, you want to remember you're inside of a higher time from sell model. You are inside of the right side. You are on the right side of the market. You are on side. So if you short, your short is going to go somewhere. Even if you get your entry messed up, your short will go somewhere. So once you have that, this leg to this leg, we want to wait for, what was it called? Our shift in market structure. Once we get a shift in market structure, high and low of the leg has shifted it. Now we're going to look for, someone tell me what we look for. I want to know. You guys got to be
lower low, a lower
no,
low.
not lower low. What did I just draw out?
OTE.
Exactly, OT. Now, what does the 705 OT lines up perfectly? And keep in mind, this is our discount right here. Whereas this is our higher time frame discount. Alright, yeah, premium. This is our higher time frame premium. What did we tap into? What is 705, the area I like to enter off of, line up perfectly with?
Fair value gap.
Volume imbalance.
Volume imbalance plus inversion fair value gap. Plus, what is this right here? This high, we run up this high, internal high gets taken. Plus, we have this inversion fair value gap. Look at all these confluences right here, and plus higher time frame discount. All of these PD arrays stacked together, this would have been a perfect short if we ran out this high right here. And then just throw your stop loss, throw your stop to the top of OTE, which also this lines up with mean threshold of the order block. And then what would you be targeting in this?
Liquidity.
Liquidity, yes, you could be targeting your low-hanging fruit for 59 handles, which is more than it's like $1,000 if you're trading one NQ contract. But if I want to spice things up, 1153, I'd be looking for OTE. If we had OTE, I would have gone crazy with shorts. I would have just, what was it? What was the name for it? I would have just almost max size. Not max size, what am I saying? Probably just 2 NQ contracts on a Monday if we had OTE. If we didn't, I'd still take the trade. That's not going to bar me from taking the trade. But still. Because that was such a high probability trade, and I hope the people that are watching this can understand. What is this? Did we have?
Yo, Mantas, bro, this
What's
Hamoud
up?
guy, he's asking to get undeafened because he said, or unmuted because he said he wants to ask a question.
Oh
or
yeah,
some
what's
shit.
up, Hamoud? Oh yeah, what's up, bro? Hamoud, you're unmuted. What's up?
Hello?
Hello.
What's OTE?
OTE is a fib drone. We want to see price retrace into it, so we mark it up from high and low. You can see how we retraced into it right here. We have high and low. We retrace into our 705 OTE. This is where we want to take our entry.
What about like a wide gap?
Huh? Wide gap? We only use them at highs and lows. Just significant highs and lows in the market. That's all we really use it for.
Like external? External wide gap?
Yeah,
or-
we usually use external and internal. Just highs and lows. We don't use it on gaps. We use it on highs and lows. Stop.
Outer TC.
Huh?
Oh, wait.
And then do you have the settings for your OTE in the what's channel?
Yeah. They're all in there. All my chart settings are in there. One more thing, I just want to recap on this. Higher time frame discount, which is perfect. We retraced into it. Of the swing high, swing low. We were inside of OT when we tapped into this and a 5-minute fair value gap, which gave us a reaction. Shift in market structure, high and low. And then all we really have to do is look for a high area of confluence within our OT. And this was just absolutely perfect. This is going to be a perfect short for anyone watching the recap, for anyone that wants to learn. Where's my chat at? What? My chat for my stream is gone.
I have a question.
What's up?
How much confluences would you recommend when you're trading with OTE?
As much as possible. I mean, I at least want, hopefully a breaker mitigation block inversion for value gap after a market structure shift. You need that. That is an absolute necessity. Always look for a market structure shift, and then you could start looking for some OTE for value gap. Okay, I've got my chat pulled up. Yeah, I got my chat pulled up. Mantas, they go. Thank you, bro. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I didn't see chat. Okay, I can see chat now. Thank you, guys. During lunch, this is 11:35, so yeah, probably I'd be holding until maybe. Yeah, I probably would have closed it out earlier. I would have gone south to break even. If I'm entering lunch and the play is working out, so this entry is at 11:53 right before lunch. If the entry looks this good and this clean, I would just, boom, stop to break even and hold it. And that's about it. Sabached. Yeah, batch. Okay. I'm going to see if projections lines up with anything, because you're able to use kind of, I like to look back and look to see if standard deviations lines up with anything. So we'll see that real quick. Or projections. I only trade NQ right now, but I used to trade gold a lot, so I think I can have some pretty good deal conviction. And look at this. if you guys wanted to be some big ballers, if you guys wanted to be some absolutely maniac traders, I'll show you what you could have done. Stop to mean threshold, same thing, top of the fair value gap, lines up good. If you want to use that high and this low, imagine catching an almost 200 handle play in a high probability trade. Just look at this. Boom, oh, we tap into it. Okay, perfect. 2 NQ contract sell. Fourth standard deviation. First one, we start retracing. But what do we do outside of the second standard deviation? I want to see a close outside of the fair value gap, or outside the gap. We close outside the gap. This tells me we are going to disrespect. We are not going to return. We might retrace, which is why we have our stops to break even. But since we close outside of our... Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. I clicked on the wrong one. I had the wrong one marked out. Okay, let's redo this. Okay, we close outside of our standard deviations, right? This is perfect. And what was it? 1 to 1.5. This is supposed to be our silver boulder reaccumulation range. As you can see, we respect perfectly. Once we have our close outside of it, see this close, we could retrace, we could reverse right here. So
Why is this guy in the pool right now?
I have no clue. We retrace, we still respect, we
I'm looking
respect
at a
this
lot
order
of
block.
feet.
Oh jeez. And let's see what happens. Coming up on our time for reversal, we have retracement. What was it? Our fourth standard deviation is still in play. We are going to continue moving in price until we hit it. We hit our fourth standard deviation. So imagine making 7K in one day off just this one trade. This is absurd, right?
Damn,
Just because we have a
it's not a
fourth
lot of
standard
money,
deviation.
but
And
like,
this is, yeah, I know, this is like, okay. Imagine copy trading 3 funded accounts. 7, 14, 21. That's 14, 21. Yeah, that's 20. What? Oh no, that's 21K in one day. Just from this trade. And this is a high probability trade. This is really this is high confidence, high probability, everything. This is
I
absolutely
mean, I
perfect.
gamble, so like,
Yeah. Go back on this recap and watch it if you guys need to. But yeah, you're a gambler. Once we're at 1 p.m., I would be looking for a reversal, especially after tapping into our fourth standard deviations. Did the bodies respect it? That's what I want to see. The bodies did respect it. Once you see bodies respecting it and the wicks just doing the damage underneath, this is a pretty good way to look for a reversal. Okay, perfect. We reverse. Inversion for value gap right here. Do we tap into it? No, we don't. And this is where we had absolutely no retracement. I want to look for longs here. Also, I'm going to move over to DXY to show you guys. At this time, what the... Okay.
what's that big fat red black thing?
Что?
What's
This?
the black stick?
The black stick is my power of 3. We use it to identify power of 3. Accumulation, manipulation higher, above this high, distribution lower, and then retrace. I hope you guys can understand it. Right here, boom, chop around, accumulation, run above this high, which is our manipulation, distribution lower, and then retracement. AMDX, just accumulation, manipulation, distribution, retracement. And this is what I use to identify it. But looking
Yo,
at
can I write this down somewhere? Real
yeah,
quick?
of course, bro. Rewatch the recap, bro. You're good. Okay, but look at us running through this
Oh,
high.
shit,
and
you right,
DXY.
Go.
Yeah, exactly. Running through this high. Fair value gap. Bodies respected. It's really important to see bodies respect PD arrays. We are shooting lower, so we're running lower than Teraday, right? We're just pushing lower. DXY, whenever DXY is going down, we want NQs to go up. So once you have that, I was expecting a pretty volatile reversal, which is what we got. I wasn't really expecting retracement, but I would have definitely taken a trade if I could have found one. If we did have a trade, I would have looked for one. We had this unicorn right here. That would have been perfect. We never retraced into it. Did we? No, we didn't. I thought we did for 1 second, but we didn't. So yeah, no retrace. We just kept running up higher, volatile. And yeah, that's about it. No chance for an entry. But this is just a whole power of 3. Accumulation, run up through the high, distribution, retracement, back to minute open, accumulation. I mean, we know Mondays are full of
Wait.
accumulation. That's what we do on accumulation for Monday.
Is that power of 3 thing,
Huh?
like, is that like, do you also have that in your chart settings or whatever? Like,
What do
what
you
is that? What is that, like, power of 3 thing you have on your screen? Like, how do you get that?
Что? Huh?
That,
Oh,
that
oh,
thing on
the
your screen right
block?
there.
This?
Yeah.
It's only 2 degrees, power of 3. Ёбаный говно, ебать.
Oh, so I gotta buy premium, huh?
No, you don't. You literally just type in HTF power of 3 and that's it.
I know, but to have, like, all those.
I have essentials. I only have like 5. I only have
Okay,
5.
wait.
You chill.
Right, I mean, I guess I could just, like, heart them and then, like, fucking, like, turn them on every so often.
Bro, you only need these. I mean, I don't even use my watermark anymore. Otherwise, this would be up.
So
you
you
have
use
plenty of
HDF
space.
power 3 in boxes or what?
Yeah, I like to use boxes. And then ICT macros. I've been neglecting this, but this is where you want to be looking for trades. Oh, yeah. Another one of my confluences was we were inside of a macro. I forgot about that. Bison gold. I'll do gold bias in 1 second. Okay, let's see this. See, we're inside of a higher time frame macro. This is perfect short. I forgot about that. 2 really good shorts occurred today. two that I would have most 100% traded. Get me out of school, we're gonna be making 7K. I'm not even kidding. Look at this. Everything lined up perfectly for that short, and I would have had. How long did we have inside this entire timer here to take that short? From the moment it formed, we had almost an hour to find these shorts. This is perfect. An hour to go up with our reasoning, and I did it in less than like 5 minutes. Come on. All right, now let's hop on gold. Oh shoot. So USD. I used to be a forex trader back in the day. Okay, I'm just gonna do a 4-hour top down. Try making it as simple as possible. Jeez, gold is accumulating badly. This isn't really gonna look good. If you guys are range bound, I mean, using gold, I would just use our dealing ranges for the people that are trading it, which I'd be looking for PD arrays of the highs and lows. So let's go over that real quick. This high, this low, and this high. Okay, we are, let's see if our bodies are respecting this. Not entirely. So this usually means that this can become an inverse in the future. And we are disrespecting most bearish PD arrays. I usually just like to look at the order flow that we could scale down from here. And I mean, I want to see what we do because it's been a while since we traded gold. Of course, we had the same power of 3. This lines up with NQ really well, honestly. This is almost similar to NQ. Basically, I don't really do pre-market analysis. I can do like higher time frame analysis. Otherwise, I do it. What did I just say? I do pre-market analysis before market open. That's what I do. The higher time frame day prior, I'm not really as accurate. I'll just look at the daily accumulation, higher time frame, bullish or value gap. Still respecting this. I guess long term I'd be bullish. You could be looking for longs just because we're respecting these PD arrays. We had accumulation for most of the part today. I mean, we ran through these lows. We tapped into this. We tapped into this order block. Did we have a fair value gap? I don't think we tapped into this as perfectly. Yeah. Let's just
Yo, Mantis, I never check, but are you ever like in this call while you're at school or not?
Never, not yet.
Okay.
We did have this breaker, so this would have been a good buy model. This was a good long for anyone looking at it. Or gold. Run here, we had the breaker. We actually ran through it, ran through this high. Right here, this is going to be a perfect retracement right here. I'm just skilled to see how gold price action is. Once we push through it, you could have gone long. And if you use my same, basically rule set, stopping me threshold order block, let me actually mark that out so you guys can see precisely what I'm talking about. Right here, this is where my stop loss would be, and where would our target be? I mean, I still use standard deviations even on gold. 2 and 2.5 would probably be my target. Fourth standard deviation was not tapped. Oh, let's use this real quick. Yeah, fourth standard deviation. Oh, this is just too clean. This is what we're gonna hit tomorrow. We are gonna run this high tomorrow. Look at how clean this fourth standard deviation is. Ran through here, retrace back into it, push up higher. And you could just be targeting out higher time from PD arrays instead of our second standard deviation. So let's see if we have any. What would we have targeted? And I would also just use premium and discount if you don't have any PD arrays. Premium, discount. Actually, let's see OTE real quick. Which one lines up with OTE better? Because that's where you would be looking for. Maybe a reversal at that time. OTE. 705. Yeah, this is okay right here. This is perfect. This is probably what I wanted to take a long off of. Target this 705 level since it lined up perfectly with our 2.5 standard deviation. Overlap it, and this probably was going to be a good short. I don't really know how pips work for you guys, so I don't know. Is this 15 to 2 good? Because this is a 1 to 7 restore. I don't know if this is good for you gold traders, but I guess I'm going to be higher just because of this higher time frame, or just this buy model right here. Of course, we can still retrace. We could just get a retracement discount, but I really want to see this right here, this fourth standard deviation high to get ran out. So, I mean, with Tuesday being manipulation lower, I'm thinking indices can go a little bit higher, which could run out this fourth standard deviation. There's two ways it can go, which I don't really like being mixed, but that's how it is because I don't really know how gold moves. We could retrace into a discount, maybe even tap into this breaker, revisit this breaker. Maybe this one down here, mitigation block, all of these. Or we could just run out this high and then push lower as our manipulation. Because I want Tuesday to be manipulative. Do you have any other questions? Because I think that's pretty good. Cock, yes. Unicorn is different. Yeah, unicorn definitely is. The unicorn is so high. It's really high probability. How do I get my chat back in here? What? Alright, no other... Do we have no other questions? Are we good? Okay, I think we're chilling. No questions then. Alright, perfect, bro. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you guys later. Any questions? You're in my Discord. You can join my Discord. Link is on the bio. Hit me up, alright? Have a good one.
Have a good night.